Hi everyone, Richard Siller here. Wanted to talk briefly with you guys about a article that came out today, May 21st, 2018, about a judge here in Miami. If you don't think racism exists in the court system here today, with judges and with juries, you're sorely mistaken. There was an article that ran today about a judge by the name of, I'm just pulling it up on my screen, Judge Stephen Millan in Miami, who referred to black parties in his courtroom as moolies and his supporters as thugs. Moolie is a racial slur in Italian that's short for moulignon, which is eggplant. This is a judge making racial slurs. What type of rulings do you think this judge has made for black employees in employment suits, if any, over the years? It's absolutely insane, but not surprising that there are still people who in this day and age think that racism is gone, whether it be in the workplace, whether it be, in the justice system or the criminal justice system. We have judges who are making racial slurs, okay? So the concept of a fair day in court or justice comes with a little bit of a tweak that it's justice assuming you don't have a racist judge or jury. Absolutely outrageous behavior. They're talking, I think, about a 30-day suspension for this guy rather than, and I'm pulling it up as we're looking, but let me see here. I read somewhere that it's a 30-day suspension. This guy has no business ever being on a bench as a judge again. But a 30-day slap on the wrist is all he's going to get. Absolutely outrageous. Just a good time to remind everybody, keep your head on a swivel in this day and age in the workplace, okay? What somebody says to your face versus what they say behind your back are two completely different things. The fact that we have a judge making comments like this, and you know what his justification was, by the way, folks? His justification was that he was raised in New York in an Italian environment and that racial slurs were common among him and his friends. He literally said that was his justification. He doesn't deny making the comments, just that because he said these comments as a kid, it's somehow justified that he goes up on a bench and wears a robe, he can still use those comments. Blown away by this, but again, not surprised. This is the day and age that we live in. There's important movements out there. I certainly don't support the violent ones, but there are movements out there to bring this racial inequality to the forefront of conscious, of knowing what's out there. I don't get it. I just absolutely don't get it. So, sad day. Guy's going to get a slap on the wrist for making racially insensitive slurs. Imagine if these slurs applied to your subset. If I'm Jewish, and he's calling Jews dirty Jews or kikes or making Hitler jokes or Mexican jokes or disability jokes, calling people retards. This applies across the board, and if you think he's the only one out there, the only judge that's doing these sort of things, you're sorely mistaken. He's an embarrassment to our profession. He shouldn't be on the bench. Outrageous. Have a great day. Wanted to bring that news to you. Thanks.